Brown, who's the number 2 scorer on this team, and Arizona State with the early lead.
You mentioned Kennedy Fauntleroy back in the lineup, did not play against Kansas, missed that due to a suspension issue, had come from their game previously with Baylor. She's played 5 games there a year ago when she was at Oklahoma State. And the biggest thing about Fauntleroy is I think she gives them a bump off the bench.
This is the 5th ever meeting between the two teams. Poindexter right wing 3, and just like she has the last couple of conference games, she opens with a 3-pointer. She'll get the defensive rebound on the miss by Fauntleroy, just a 28% three-point shooter. The Wildcats back the other way. They find Lee on an assist from the nation's leader in that category, Sundell.
That's what you have to do, one and done if you're Arizona State this afternoon on the road.
And a runner on the paint by Fauntleroy. Sides has missed 2 threes.
Very similar to the Arizona game on Thursday night, which was a game of runs in multiple ways.
Sundell driving and trying to dish, had it stolen. Fauntleroy coast to coast, lays it in, passes out of it. 10 on the shot clock for the Wildcats. Sides. This one goes. Of their last 8 shots. Pull up 3 by Skinner. That'll be short. Rebound pulled down by Sides. Lob ahead. There's Mop in the head of Basham, and Basham fouls, and in 1.
The 3-point play. Great vision from Terrence Sides. Head up, ball in the middle of the floor.
Natasha Adair's request for a fast start, be locked in for the beginning, has been answered. Poindexter, 3-pointer near the end of the first quarter.
And Parkinson in the game at the same time. 2 different looks at the post. How do they exploit an attack?
Brown will use Parkinson as a screen and continues to stay hot. Wildcats already have turned it over 3 times. They'll make it 4. Poindexter has it stripped away by Brown, who has been everywhere.
Great hands, and as you said it, so much pressure and quickness right now out front for Arizona State. He's at 6'7" with Kennedy Basham. Different looks, changing it up against K-State.
Monty Lester will take the jumper and miss it, and nobody there to rebound except black shirts.
And no Ioka Lee, who is coming back into the lineup now, having sat for a couple moments, but now Arizona State able to take that lead and move themselves 22-21.
Walker trying to get Lee inside. The pass finally comes, working on Parkinson. Turnaround, rolls around and in. Jackson to the drive to the baseline, missed it badly. Outlet pass, not well thrown by Poindexter. Brown just swipes it and lays it in.
Heads up play by Brown again, right.
Without a true post player, where does K-State go for points? The lob to Poindexter, weak side lay-in.
They had a mismatch. Levette with that matchup on the switch. Basham was out of position to help.
Brown got free through the defense, but misses the lay-in. Now 1 of the last 8 are the Sun Devils. K-State quickly the other way. Blocked by Basham. There's Moppet for the offensive rebound and stick back. The first offensive rebound of the game for Kansas State. Rebound and a reset. Poindexter left side. Try number 2. This one goes. For a young lady who plays close to 40 a game. Fauntleroy splits a double team. Pass deflected by Walker and a steal by K-State. Wildcats running the other way. Trailer 3, Poindexter, who had the hot hand early. She starts the second half just as hot. Walker, who had the hot hand that forced the timeout by Natasha Adair. Here's Poindexter, who has the team high 17. Back cut, Sundell right there from Moppet. 3-time All-Big 12 guard for K-State preseason first team. Brown into the lane, fires it to Poindexter or Parkinson, who lays it in.
You bring that half-court trap, you've got to be able to collapse on the basketball. No one collapsed on Brown. She sliced and diced from the middle.
Jalyn Brown with a great shot fake and an easy lay-in. Parkinson pulled out of protecting the rim there by K-State's lineup. Glenn, an easy takeaway. Now a takeaway by Sides. Throw ahead to Sanchez, who will lay it in. Takeaway layup. Thanks to this turnover and finish on the assist by Sides. K-State by 12 on ESPN+. Time running down. K-State's Walker and Moppet on the same page. Sundell saves the basketball. Shot clock down to mere seconds. Sides a step back 3. Gets the friendly roll. They head to the 4th quarter. 6 of 7 threes go down for the Wildcats.
Possessions on both ends of the floor for Jeff Mittie. That's what you have to have. Next person up, especially when you remove the All-American from the middle of the floor.
You get a look at Fauntleroy getting blocked by Walker.
But you know that the emphasis for Arizona State is going to continue to be to put it on the floor in attack, especially without Iokali in the lineup through contact. A reach-in by Maupin. Serena Sundell was straight up.
Sanchez back in the game with her 3 fouls. Here's Sides off a screen. Hammers a 3. Jalen Glenn fakes the 3. Drives over Basham. Hits the floater. Wildcats at 70 points for the 18th time this year. They are undefeated. Skinner with Basham. Long 2, and she got it. Arizona State a chance to get within 10 or 11. Strip by Sides, flips ahead to Walker, 3-on-1. No look pass, Poindexter.
You can go to the NCAA.org and you can find that information. It's on there. That net number, it changes daily. I always tell people and fans, you got to kind of take a deep breath. We're underneath those handoffs. You got to continue to chase and be on top.
Brown continues to put on a display. That is 26 points for Jalyn Brown. It's been a 13-7 fourth quarter for the Sun Devils. Skinner lets it fly. Hits a 3, top of the circle. Sundell into the lane. There's Walker over Basham. Hits the jumper. Says everybody in the league has great players, and if they're on, they can take down anybody in the league. Jalyn Brown has had one today. She is playing great. Looking for a 30-point game, and she got it on the drive. Today, it's been the wing of Jalyn Brown, the starring role, the 6'1". And the Wildcats, who were red hot in the third quarter, have cooled off a bit in the fourth. Sundell with a double team. Spins out of it, puts it off the window, and she's in double figures with 11. Who else is with the ball? Brown for Arizona State. Her career high is 35. This for 32, drills it. Trying to find a way to get the ball back to Brown. Here's Jackson into the lane, drops it off. Maupin blocks the shot of Parkinson.
The best coaches in women's basketball learn from Tara Vanderveer. It is tough to go into those shoes. They are rebuilding in Tempe, no doubt.
Parkinson again, tough look against Maupin, who calls timeout after getting the rebound and the defensive stop. So Maupin again looked like they were going to run away with it. Credit to Arizona State to get back in it behind a season-high 32 from Jalyn Brown, but only one other player in double figure for the Sun Devils. K-State, nearly 30 assists.